Yo, welcome back to the channel, man. Thank y'all for watching, and I want to thank everybody who contributed, commented, made suggestions. I really found some good vibes with this build. I don't feel as paranoid using this one. I have a melee heavy style of play, and I move around a lot. And I also, am concerned about taking damage because I aim down sight a lot. I don't do a lot of running and gunning, which I did try. I did try the run and gun without aiming down sight, and it's really helpful. It really helps you kind of avoid a lot of damage. But not to start off with the rambling. So the reason I'm so interested in Equinox is because of the duality of her abilities. She can be a support frame, a defensive support frame, a protector and a healer, and then she can immediately switch and become this offensive detonator and just wipe everything out in the blink of an eye. And I was just taken by that. Like, once I found out about MAME, I was like, I want to thrive in day form, be able to survive in day form well enough, and just blast and blow motherfuckers away with this big slash bomb that I continuously build up over and over again, and be able to switch back to night form, whenever I want, but be comfortable enough in day form to stay there if I want to, because I play solo a lot. So with that philosophy in mind, in this build, you'll see at the end of the video, I have rapid resilience with rolling guard. I believe it's fast deflection and vigilante vigor and all that good stuff. But I switched rapid resilience. I put in vitality over rapid resilience. And the reason I did that is because I switched my shards around. So now I'm getting about 20 health per second regenerated with my Azure shards. And I said, okay, now let's get a health cushion in the event that we do start taking damage. Like if I'm not paying attention, or if I just don't catch the blue border that's showing me that my shields are broken, and I'm in the midst of a swinging my swords, or just in some heavy action, or I'm pinned down, just trying to get some breathing room, and I miss I just fumble the controller. I forget to hit the rolling guard or something like that. Let me get a health cushion. So there's that. There's also the fact that I was able to keep a decent amount of range. So I was able to keep the range at 220%, and that kind of surprised me with all the switching and mixing and matching with mods I've been doing over the past couple of days. So I was able to keep a good amount of range with all the defensive mods I ended up putting in this build. Nourish is a really good match for Arcane Energize, and I have just enough armor to throw on Arcane Battery and not have to use Flow. So those are some really convenient additions to this build. I also have an Eclipse build and a Condemn build that I will be showing off once I finish working on this one. The reason I focused in on the Nourish build for this video was because of the energy economy, and there are times when I get caught without any energy and I end up getting my ass beat, and that is not a good feeling. The Condemn build is great because you can catch the Acolyte in those chains and just whip his ass while he's stuck in the chains. I thought that was funny. I had a nice little laugh about that earlier today and yesterday, but enough rambling. So to get to the weapons, I'm going to say this really quickly, and then I'm going to mention something about the dual Keres Prime, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here and just let y'all enjoy the rest of the video, because I got shit to do. Let's talk about the Glaxion real quick, because I'm in the midst of a big debate with myself about the Torid incarnon and the Tenet Glaxion that I have. So for starters, I know that the Torid is just in a league of its own when it comes to just raw damage output, DPS, and area of effect, all of that stuff. Like the Glaxion can't really compare in those terms. With that said, the convenience of having a 90 round magazine, also having the area of effect, just a different I guess a different packaging of the AoE, is chaining between enemies instead of just like splashing status all over the place like the Torid does. So the convenience of the magazine, having that magazine size, still being able to affect a nice wide area of enemies, and you know, the Glaxion having a really high damage output itself, even though it's not quite on the level. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat this shit. It's not even close to the fucking Torid as far as doing damage, but it's in the ballpark. You know what I mean? It's in the ballpark. The Torid might be on the other side of the wall, like in the stands, but the Glaxion is in the park. It's somewhere close to home plate. So there's some separation between them. That's what I'm trying to say. And the Torid is really high in as far as what it can do damage wise. But the Glaxion is very convenient, great magazine size, and it really kicks ass. And it's just fucking awesome looking, and it makes this crazy like wiry sound that I like. But anyway, the setup, the build for the Glaxion, bro. If you've been ranking up in Nightwave, and I just stumbled across this. So I'm scrolling, looking for how far I have to go to get my Umbral Forma. And I almost skipped past this mod called Photon Overcharge, and I just saw the word Glaxion. And I was like, whoa, they got a mod for the Glaxion. 90 on a kill or an assist, you get plus 90% critical damage. So I don't know if this is a widely known setup or if anybody else has done this. So I thought to myself, man, an extra 90% on top of hammer shot plus the 240% critical damage you get from vital sense and bladed rounds. And with bladed rounds, all you got to do is aim down sight, which I do that all day anyway. That's my Call of Duty syndrome. So bladed rounds, vital sense, hammer shot, photon overcharge, massive amounts of critical damage, to go with what, a 60% critical chance. So there's a 60% chance of every shot being a critical hit. I think that's pretty fucking good. You throw that in with magnetic and coal, and I think it's the freezer build that I have that set up on. So check that out. That's another thing I wanted to throw out there. And with the dual Keres Prime, I love taking, I'm gonna be honest here, bro. I know that every faction has their own damage type that they're weak to, and they also have resistances. I mean, just keep this between us. I take electricity viral every fucking where. I don't care. That's my shit. Okay? That's just my shit, bro. But electricity viral, I'll throw that on a dual Keres Prime, and then I would use to spread the status around, I would use melee influence. But I did a little bit of moving around with it, and now I'm running on this build that you're about to see now. I was running melee afflictions, and the dual Keres Prime just seemed to just wipe motherfuckers out when it's 1-to-1. But after I made this video, I did make another change. I went to melee duplicate and I took away sacrificial steel. So because I wanted to fit prime reach and prime fury on dual Keres Prime. But that's enough of my fucking mouth. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I hope you guys, find something useful with the builds, or just something to go off of. You see something interesting that, maybe you might want to use. Please like, comment, subscribe, or I'm gonna DDT you off the top rope into a fucking kiddie pool full of ketchup. Y'all be easy.
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?